pause.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. We have Jayden Heavner, Destiny Harris, and Jada Phillips on. They are LSU Signees, class of 2024. And we're just excited to get to know them a little bit more and ask them some questions. So thank you guys for being here.
Tell us about yourself. So take us through your journey, where you're from, who you play for, travel ball team, kind of why you signed to LSU.
My name's Destiny. I am from Virginia and I play on Virginia Unity. I just started playing softball when I was young, and then, I played on local teams, rec ball, and then I just started playing travel ball, and ever since I was just stuck traveling every single summer. And then, the older you get more towards the point of like, you need to sign or you need to get ready to look at college and stuff like that. And then I'm going to camps and such, and I'm like, it's okay, but like I haven't found nothing that I really like. And then December of 2020, I think, I went to an LSU camp, and I left the camp, and the first thing I do is call my dad, and I'm like, this is where I want to go for sure, because like everywhere else it didn't feel like this, and I was so set. And then so I'm going to camps from there. I'm also going other places just in case they didn't want me. And then when the time came, I got the phone call. I just decided, this is where I'm going. Even though I was telling everybody that I'm going to take other visits, I decided like 15 minutes into my first phone call that I was going to verbally commit there.
I'm Jada Phillips. I'm from Bradenton, Florida, and I play for LLG DPS now. I guess I've always played since I was young. I started playing because my brother played baseball, and I wanted to play baseball at first. But my dad was like, oh, let's go try like the rec league for softball because it's all like girls and everything. And then I got into that, and I really fell in love with it. And, as I started getting older, it got more serious, and then we started looking at colleges and stuff. And honestly, why I chose LSU is like the culture, because when I went on multiple different visits, it was just a different a place. It was like it felt like home to me, and like it felt like a family. So that's why I chose it.
My name's Jayden Heavner. I play for Georgia Impact Camel. I currently live in Pace, Florida, and I've been playing my whole life pretty much since I was 4. I played other sports, but I really just stuck with softball my whole life. And then as I got older, again, I started traveling and I started moving closer to where I could travel. And I played for a couple teams like the Bolts and Unity and now Camel. I realized I wanted to go to LSU it was in July, I think. I don't know what year. It might have been 2020 or 2021. But it was one of the 3-day camps, and they had a bunch of scrimmages and everything, and Beth came up and talked to me a lot, and I just realized it was like home for me, and I didn't feel like that at any other camps. And they just had everything that I really wanted in the school. But yeah, I was really excited, and the second I got the call, I realized that I wanted to go there. Or I didn't realize I wanted to go there the second I got the call, but I knew I wanted to go there before then.
That's awesome. I feel like you walk on campus at, the respective college you really want to go to. For me, it was Florida State, obviously. And you just know, like you guys said, the family atmosphere, the culture, it sits with you as an individual, and some people it doesn't work for, but the fact that LSU is going to work for you guys, that's awesome. Beth Tarina is amazing. That program's amazing. I'm super excited to keep up with your guys' careers moving forward at LSU. That's going to be fun. Have Jayden answer this question. Tell us about the balance of your lifestyle, like with workouts, school, travel ball, if you play extracurriculars or if you're in extracurricular activities, like how do you balance all of them to prepare you for what you're going to see in college?
I work out 3 times a week in the mornings with some of our girls go to like this workout place that we go to, and it's Coach G that we work out with. But he puts together workouts depending on our sport and depending on what point in our sport we are. Like right now we're just maintaining. But and then I just go to school after that, and then I go to practice, and then I don't really do any extracurricular activities. It's not too difficult for me because I've been doing it for a while, and I know I used to do CrossFit in the mornings, so I really liked that. But I'm not allowed to do that anymore, overhead stuff, so I have to go to like softball workouts. But it's pretty easy now that I've gotten the hang of it, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to help me a lot once I go to college, knowing that I have to wake up for workouts, I have to be there, I have to practice, I have to pitch, I have to go to lessons. And right now on the weekends, like tomorrow, I have lessons all the way in Enterprise, Alabama, which is 2 hours away.
Wow.
And we leave in the morning, and then after lessons we come right back home. So it's a pretty long drive, but I'm just used to all the lessons and everything that we do.
It's a grind. I feel like it's a grind
Yeah.
every day. I'm
Yep.
still living it. You guys are gonna get to live it. Softball is
Yeah.
hard, and just maintaining, like you said, maintaining that physique and maintaining the mental space that we need to be in to compete is a difficult thing to do. But Destiny, will you answer that question as well?
Yeah, so I do track and softball, and so track's like obviously softball is like all year round, but like we have winter off and indoor tracks during winter for us. And so I mainly I'm doing that all day every day, but I also have to go practice with my dad afterwards. And I mean it's not that hard because obviously it's just a few hours here and there with my dad, but it's still like it takes time out of my day. I still have to go back home, do my homework and stuff like that. And then, but that's okay. And then when the season comes, we have outdoor track and softball at the same time. So softball, I'm going to college for softball, so I go to softball as much as I can. But then when it comes to like going to meets and stuff, I practice like before softball practice, and then I go there for an hour and then go to softball for another 2. And then I mean, it's not really hard to me anymore because I've been doing it since my freshman year. But like, I think it helps with the fact of like I have to schedule myself ahead of time. So I think that'll help when I get to college, like knowing that I have to be set this time, that time, and I have to be on time if I want to get all of it done.
Absolutely. It'll be like almost easier to be at LSU not playing 2 different sports. You'll be like,
No,
man, I have a lot more time.
right.
So I just want to know about your Jada's recruiting process. So I know when me and Jessie were going through recruiting way back when, we didn't have social media and Twitter. That wasn't really the way that we did stuff. So I want to hear from you, how did you utilize social media through the recruiting process? How did you get Coach Tarina to notice you? That she's probably getting thousands upon thousands of tags, when the recruiting process is going on. So how did you stand out? What did you post? If there's a younger player going into the recruiting process, soon, and you could tell them, what did you do? How would you give them advice on how to stand out to a coach on Twitter or Instagram or whatever you used in terms of recruiting?
Mostly I use Twitter because I feel like it's a lot more noticed by colleges and stuff. But honestly, it's just like keeping up with your posts and keeping up like something that'll spark interest in people, something like interesting and like they'll want to stop and read it, like that kind of thing. And honestly, it's like getting your name out there and noticed. So then when you do go to like these camps or like tournaments, coaches will want to go see you play and like be like, oh, I seen that name before on this platform. Maybe I should go like catch a game of hers, and like they'll catch you at the right moment, that kind of thing. So honestly, keep up with your posts and keep it interesting.
Right. Awesome.
We
Awesome.
were
I'd
we were
like,
big
yeah.
we were big YouTubers, so we would have to
Oh,
post
yeah.
our videos on YouTube for coaches
Oh, recruiting
and send them
videos.
the link and have them
Yeah.
like look at the link and stuff. But I think it's so
Yeah.
cool how just like platforms, we're being able to build brands on our platforms and utilize our platforms for like a bigger reasoning. So next question is going to be for all of you guys. We'll start with Destiny and then go that way. What do you think you're going to bring to LSU as an athlete? What do you think that's going to look like for you?
I think I'm just going to bring positive energy because, I mean, you can ask all my teammates. Like, I really don't get down. Like, I'm always happy. I'm always joking. It doesn't matter who you are. Even if we don't get along, I'm going to crack a joke every now and then. And then when it comes to on the field, like, I'm going to go out. I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to go as hard as I can. I'm going to go hard in practice and then play around as well. I mean, because I don't just stop. And then when it comes game time, be focused and be there for my team and just go hard on the field as well.
I'm gonna bring to LSU is like a positive attitude. Obviously, I never really get down on myself, even when like after failure and stuff during games. And like I like to lead by example because I'm not really much of a vocal person, kind of more introverted, but really just like showing through hard work and everything. So.
A pitcher, you would expect me to like be very vocal and very emotional, but I'm really not. So I feel like once you get to know me as a person, it'll get a lot better. But on the field, sometimes it gets taken as I'm rude, but I'm not. But as a player, I feel like being a pitcher, it's such a big role. and being able to be there for my team and be there with Beth and as she is the pitching coach. So I'll be with her every day and just being able to do the best I can out there. And if I do hit, being able to be a two-way player and not take failure from hitting to pitching or vice versa.
So you are a
That's
two-way
awesome.
player in high school right now?
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. I love that.
That is really cool.
What are you guys most excited for at LSU?
Meeting new people, like obviously like Jada and all the other teammates. Like I've had time to be with them a little bit, and we see that they're good people. Like they're fun to be around. But then we have the whole team that we haven't met. Like just making new friendships that are gonna last a lifetime, and then the experience really like because obviously this is high school. We don't really no, nothing. Like it's the same. We've been around the same people like my whole life. Like we grew up with them. So it's like going and traveling 16 hours away from home and meeting a whole different type of people. Like just a different area. Like I just want to make like people that I'm gonna know for a lifetime.
That is really cool. I know from my experience, and I'm sure with Jessie as well, that's the people what make the place. So that's awesome that you're excited about that.
I'm definitely most excited for the next level of competition, like getting to compete on like the high and like honestly getting the opportunity to make it to the College World Series like on the biggest stage, like that kind of thing.
I feel like that's
Oh, yeah.
always the end goal is OKC, getting to OKC.
I'm excited about both the things that they just said. That's pretty much what I'm the most excited about. But off the field, just like being able to kind of grow up a little bit and move away and have to do things on my own. I feel like I'm pretty excited about that, but again, I'm nervous. But just having to like be on my own, be in a room with Destiny, Jada, Zoe, Samaya, whoever, and like knowing that I have to wake myself up, I have to get out of the house, and I have to probably bring one of them with me. If I don't, I'm gonna get in trouble and stuff like that. Just living with teammates instead of my parents and just being on our own, and also the place. It's always I'm really excited about that. Whenever I go on visits and stuff or go to the games, I'm just so excited to play on that field and go to practice every day in there. Hitting a mic every day is a normal. When as of right now, it's not normal. I just do it at camps.
Jayden, I'm gonna start with you. We're gonna do our this and that game. Just gonna give you two options, and you're gonna pick one or the other. Okay. A rosin bag or a sticky towel?
Rosin bag,
Indoor workout or outdoor workout?
indoor,
Batting gloves or no batting gloves?
batting gloves,
Conditioning or weightlifting?
weightlifting,
Visor or headband?
headband,
Gatorade or Powerade?
Gatorade,
Playing in the cold or playing in the heat?
playing in the heat,
Would you rather be known for speed or spin?
spin,
Play a day game or a night game?
a night game.
And then what's your favorite uniform combo at LSU that you're excited to wear?
There's so many. Probably the all purple or the all
Like
white.
the all purple.
I think the all whites are very fresh. I love those
Yeah.
all whites.
Perfect. All right, Destiny. So we have a little hot seat, a couple questions for you to answer. So what's your go-to pump up song or pregame ritual that really gets you in the zone to play a big game?
Okay, so with the music thing, I kind of just turn on what's on the radio, so I can't really say that. But
Yeah.
pregame ritual, well, it's not really a good one, but probably eat some hot chips, listen to some music, and then,
Okay.
a quick little prayer, and then talk to my dad. I have to talk to my dad before every game. And then also
Awesome.
drink a juice box. We even do it for high school. It's a Kool-Aid jammer. Yeah, I have to drink
I
one
love
before
it.
every game.
It's a major throwback.
Yeah. What flavor Kool-Aid jammer?
It's the blue one. I don't know the
The blue
flavor. I just
one?
know the color.
Yeah, the blue one's good. I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Awesome. Okay. If you could change one rule in softball to make the game better, what would it be? This one always stumps people. Or just a rule you'd like to change. It doesn't have to make the game better. Just a rule that you're like, man, I wish that wasn't a rule.
Let me think. This is a tough question. I just feel like
You can add a rule too. If you could add a
Yeah,
rule.
you can add a rule.
Oh no.
It can be
What do you
anything.
think?
We had one girl say something about drop third strike, right? No thought drop
Yeah,
third
no drop
strikes.
third strike, right?
Yeah, I don't like that one either, but I think one of the new rules is like the reviewing, the leaving early. I feel like that's
Yeah.
gonna get me in college. Like that one might get me.
I agree with that one for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the most embarrassing moment you've had on the softball field?
Oh, when I was younger, but I think so what happened was I really had to use the bathroom, but it was when it's so hot outside that you don't want to pull your pants down. Yeah, and
Absolutely.
then I think I was like 10, and then I just held it in too long and it came out when I was on the field. And I peed my pants. So I had to leave.
That's a pretty good one.
So I
Oh,
had to
God.
leave.
What's your favorite post-game snack or meal?
Post-game meal, I think yeah, I'd say Chipotle. For sure.
Chipotle, that's a good one.
I eat that at least 3 times a week, so probably that.
Yep, I
I'm
love
that
it.
way
What do
with
you get at
kava.
Chipotle? Oh, I like kava too. You get like a bowl or burrito?
Yeah, I
What
get
you
a
get?
bowl. I get a bowl
bowl.
of chicken. Mhm.
Yum, that sounds great. Okay, and last one. What's the most unexpected skill or hobby you have outside of softball? That's not sports related. It can be a hobby. It doesn't have to be a skill.
I don't know. I like to do hair. Like I like to do hair.
Okay. Okay,
That's
that's
a
a
good
good
hobby.
one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Jada, this is for you. If you could invite 3 softball legends to dinner for a night of conversation and advice, who would you invite and what would be the center of the conversation? Like the main topic of the conversation.
Definitely Amanda Lorenz. It's like, love her. And then definitely you, Jessie.
I feel like we see each other a lot though, so let's pick somebody else. Okay.
Florida girls.
Right?
Probably Valerie Ariota.
Okay. She's a good one too.
They're just like,
Awesome.
they're just very like skilled minds and like very knowledgeable about the game. And I think I would learn a lot from them. Sitting down, like having a conversation, like asking them, how did you get through tough times? You've gone through like, say, slumps or like anything like obstacles in your way, that kind of thing. And like asking them about their mindset, really, like how they did.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's always good conversation when you have people that have been there and experienced what you guys haven't experienced yet and giving you that advice is always going to be good knowledge and talk. So thank you girls so much for hopping on. We really appreciate you guys joining us at Extra Inning Echoes Voices from the Field. Good luck with the rest of your seasons. Good luck as you guys transfer to LSU and out of high school. It's going to be a really fun time for you guys. I'm super excited to watch your career and wish you guys nothing but the best.
Yeah, we'll be rooting for you on the TV next year. We're excited.